It's time for Highlands football tonight from Stone Field in Allison Park, Pennsylvania. It's the Highlands Golden Rams on the road in their conference opener against the North Catholic Trojans, along with the Dean Mike Choma, cameraman Dan alongside our spotter Ken Wood. This is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Highlands for tonight's game. And Dean, we have our first conference game of the year. What do you got?
Now, Mike, unfortunately, we have an injury report. Aaron Randolph, our quarterback, upper body issue. It happened in the first series of last week's game, Mike, and he played until the fourth quarter, which is kind of odd. He even had a penalty for bench pressing a guy. So, again, he's not going to be here tonight. We'll have to deal with that, having him in the lineup, Mike. He's the fifth leading rusher in WPL, average 13.4 per game. It's a big loss for the Golden Rams.
Well, it is. You know, now he started the first 3 games of the year, and it's like you get used to the fact that a guy's going to be there. We mentioned Chandler Timmons, a 4-year starter, started 39 consecutive games at the quarterback position. That just doesn't happen all the time. Well, enter stage left, Minaj Lucas.
Yeah, Mike, a junior with a strong arm. We got to see him play the fourth quarter against Char Valley. And you mentioned he's in a similar role to that of which Chandler Timmons was. He was not the projected starter for the year. But again, when Chandler had his opportunity, he stepped in as a freshman, never looked back, played 39 games early, like you said. Spoke to Minaj. I told him, listen, coaches believe in you. We believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. You have to do what Chandler did. Take the job and keep it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the North Catholic Trojans come into this game with a 1-2 record under first-year coach Chris Rizzo. He's a Bethel Park grad, but he spent the last few years coaching at Ironwood High School in Glendale, Arizona. But you were telling me earlier, don't be fooled about that 1-2 record.
Yeah, Mike. Again, they gave up 803 yards passing in the first 2 games, but they played some tough competition. Sarah, Shadyside, Aliquippa recently got to the WPL finals, and again, they still have Avonworth left on the schedule. So, again, hopefully tonight with that secondary out there, Highlands can hopefully take advantage of it. Again, 803 yards first 2 games. Let's see what Minaj Lucas can do against them.
I wrote down their opponents. Aliquippa won the Whippeal in 2022, 2021, and 2018. Sarah Catholic won the Whippeal in 2021. Avonworth won it in 2019. So of their 4 opponents, 3 of them in the last 5 years have won the Whippeal. Shadyside's only WPIL championship came in 1998. And I was along for the Professor Dave McQuaid and I did one of those games. They played Brownsville out of Cannon Mac in one of those on their lead up to their championship. So that takes you back how far that was. So you see the captains. We'll get the signal here from the referee. Highlands won the toss. We believe they deferred. No, they're going to take the ball. They deferred. Okay. He says they wanted the ball and deferred. North Catholic's going to get it. They're going to move left to right here.
I think that's a good idea, Mike. Again, with the new quarterback out there, let's get on defense, maybe pin him back at a short field. Highlands can take advantage.
Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. As life changes, your needs change. That's what makes life insurance protection that offers flexibility a must. Let's talk about how you can have the coverage you need when you need it the most. Joe and Joe always know. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call 724-228-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today. We are nestled in the middle of North Park here in Allison Park, and we've been watching some deer up on the hill. They become our new friends as we get ready.
6 of them up
Yeah, they're frolicking in the North Park early evening here, and there they are. We have wildlife. Thanks, Dan. There they go. And now here's the thing that's really bothersome. They didn't pay.
Ken Wood, our spotter over there, he spotted them first. He's an avid hunter, so he's
right on it.
Yep.
The Knothole gang. So the Trojans have deployed their return unit out on the field, dressed in their USC-looking uniforms, the home red with the gold pants and the red helmets. And they're going to send back to receive on the near side of the field, Gavin Camody, number 6. We'll get it right. Jack Fennell, number 1. He's also their running back. He's on the far side of the field. And Babinsack will kick off. That's all I got for you.
Let's see who it is.
It's
like
Jackson.
Jackson, yep.
The freshman.
Yep.
And we are set to go from North Park. It's going to be chilly tonight, kids. And Jackson Babbitt approaches the ball, and the conference opener's underway. He kicks a short one to the far side of the field. It's going to stay in. Fennell's going to take it right at the 20. The Rams have him hemmed in, but he gets away somehow. Up over the 30 and steps out of bounds in front of the Rams bench. Well, it looked like they had him hemmed in, but good job by Fennell. He's going to start it at the 31-yard line. Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Simmons Painting in Natrona Heights, to beautify and protect.
For North Catholic, you mentioned Jack Fennell started running back. Jason Sickett will be the quarterback. Saw him last year. Wide receivers 44, Brady Kozera. 14, Riker Kennedy. 6, Gavin Camady. Get the lineman after this play, Mike.
First and 10 for the Trojans. They go 3 wide receivers, 1 setback. Jason Sickett's the quarterback. We saw him a year ago at Highlands. Rams won that game 17-7. And the turn and the give is to Fennell. Off the right side, he stutter steps, dances, gets outside 40, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Boy, you're going to have to watch. There's not a whole lot of room between those benches and the sideline on the North Catholic side. There's a ton of room over on the Highlands side.
Well, Luke Bombalski was being held on that play, Mike, by one of the offensive linemen, either number 58, left tackle Alex Jackson, left guard 55, Roman Sylvester. The center is 65, Oliver Gibson, right guard 72, Joey Strano, right tackle 77, Landon Walker, and the tight end is 83, Brady O'Hara.
Oliver Gibson, son of former Steeler Oliver Gibson. First down at the 45. Camady the motion man. And now it's Fennell. And Fennell is hit and dropped. He gets knocked off his feet as he gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Boyd Bryan in on that stop, Mike. Starting at linebacker tonight. Other linebackers for the Golden Rams. Familiar number 33, Luke Bombalski. 8, Minaj Lucas. 4 is Darius Cherry. 6 is Marquise Johnson. We'll get the down lineman after this play.
Second down and 8. North Catholic at their 47-yard line. Just underway at Stonefield.
Bombalski blitzing.
And Sickett throws. He does get it out there to big Brady O'Hara. He's at the load, but the Rams do a good job. First man to him was Darius Cherry, and then he got help quickly. O'Hara's a big fella, and he's tough to get down.
Marquise Johnson and Montrell Johnson in on the stop too. Down lineman for the Golden Rams. We have 54 at 1 defensive end, Gangloff. Other defensive end, 54, Markey, and the nose tackle is 58, Brennan Hades.
Third down, 8. North Catholic at their 47. Sickett in the shotgun. He's straight back. They're after him. He gets out of there. Now he does get out of there. Sprints to the right, and Marquise Johnson had him and lost him. He's going to get the first down at the Highlands 43-yard line. Oh, they had him hemmed in about 3 times. Couldn't get him off his feet. Great job by Sickett. First down.
And again, Mike, sloppy tackling on that play. They had him in the back.
And, you know, we talk about this. Without Randolph, all the little things that they've done wrong in the first 3 games, all the penalties, missed tackles, turnovers, that's got to stop.
Yep. Mike Markey's at nose tackle, Hayes at defensive end.
Gotcha.
Flipped him.
Markey blocked that punt last week, by the way. Sickett sprints left.
Wide open.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He tried to get it out there to Riker Kennedy, the sophomore, but just out of his reach. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Corners tonight, number 3, Montrell Johnson. Other corners, number 14, Jordan Tavares. He had a number change, Mike, because the number 9 was cut off his body the last time up at Blackhawk. And our safety tonight is number 5, Samaj Miller.
We've played just over 2 minutes here at Stonefield. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Ball's on the Highlands 44-yard line. Moving left to right here in this first quarter. The opening conference game for both teams in the Greater Allegheny. First time the Rams have been here to Stonefield since 1997. Sickett's in trouble, and down he goes. Hayes got him back at the 50-yard line. Now, he just pulled it and was going to run it to the left, but the Rams were waiting for him. They're going to mark it back on the North Catholic side of the field. It's a 3-yard loss. I'm sorry. It's a 8-yard loss.
Last time, 3rd and long, Mike, they got out of it. Let's see if we can hold them here, get the ball, and get to see the debut of starter Minaj Lucas. Big 3rd down, Mike. Got to get off the field. At midfield.
Third down. Sickett is back. Here they come. Sprints to the right.
Hey,
Bumbalski's
Bumbalski.
got him. He got a piece of him.
Can
He's
you
going to
believe
throw
it?
it out of bounds just to get rid of it.
How about intentional flag?
Well, he was outside the pocket, so that takes care of that.
Pass incomplete brings up a 4th down.
How did he get out of Bumbalski's tackle?
I don't know. He's
you gotta
nifty.
Be pretty strong to do that.
He's nifty.
Yep.
It's 4th down. Good job by the Rams defense, however. And the punt team is on. Now they're
Cozier in the punt.
Kazara is out there. They're missing their kicker, Riley
Number 44, Brady.
Coomer. She's the soccer goalie, and she took one in the mush. She broke her nose.
Broke her nose.
And the kick by Kazara, they're going to let it bounce. It's going to go inside the 10.
This happened to us last week, Mike.
Yep, but it's going to go out of bounds. Now, again, you don't have your punt returner back there either. That's another hidden part of the game that you miss. As Cherry was back there to get it, but he lets it go. And the ball's going to be out at the 8. So the Rams have the long field to start it. 8:53 left first quarter, no score.
Mention our quarterback tonight, Minaj Lucas, wears number 8. Running back is Luke Bumbalski, 33. Wideouts number 3, Montrell Johnson. 14, Jordan Tavares. 5, Samaj Miller. 16, Jamar Wright. Center is James DeViglia, wears 63. Guards are Nadowski and Withrop. Tackles, Mistrick and Varga.
Officially 9-yard line. 1st and 10. Bumbalski through a hole, but there isn't much. He gets it maybe to the 10-yard line. And a yard on that one, 2nd and 9.
And Mike, without having
Tackle made by number 80.
Aaron Randolph out there, they're going to key in on Bumbalski, that's for sure.
Brady O'Hara in there to make the stop, and you're going to watch him, 83 on both sides of the ball. He is very tough.
Tough defensive end. A couple other changes in their lineup we'll talk about after this play.
2nd and 9. Going to run a toss to Luke off the right side. Luke tries to turn the corner. He doesn't get much. He gets it out over the 10 to the 14-yard line. Brady Kazera in there to make the stop on that one.
Nose tackle is 55th Roman Sylvester, and the other defensive end is Alex Jackson. Where's number 58? You mentioned Kazera, one of the linebackers. 15, Christian Naylor. 2, Danny Franco, and 86, Trey Pursley.
3rd down. Long 5, Highlands at the 14-yard line. Lucas is back, and he's going to fire it out here, and it's incomplete. I thought it was going to be tipped. I don't think it was. It was Caden Sarver that had the pressure on Minaj that time, and the pass is incomplete, and the Rams are going to have to punt.
3 and out, Mike. We didn't get to introduce the starting defensive backfield for North Catholic. Corners are number 1, Jack Fennell. 14, Riker Kennedy. Safeties 11, Jason Sickett, and 6, Gavin Camedy.
And the starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. We'll be celebrating their 45th year in business next year. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered. Luke Bumbalski will punt it.
Oh boy, bad snap.
Bad
Mike.
snap. Luke's in trouble, and it's recovered by North Catholic down at the 1-yard line.
Mistakes.
Number 86 was down there, Trey Purnsley. And again, these are the things that they're just not going to be able to get away with.
Yep. It was a bad snap, Mike. It was at his feet.
It was.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot he could do about it, and they're going to have it at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal.
It's like that basketball pass. The worst place to put it is at their feet, because you have to bend over to get it. Luke could not before the defensive charge was on him. A 1-yard drive. How about that?
From the 3, the handoff is to Fennell. Tries to push his way through, gets it down near the goal line, and what's the signal? Touchdown, North Catholic. On a 1-yard drive, Fennell pushes it in, and just like that, after the turnover, the Trojans lead it 6-0 with the point pending.
And remember, Mike, there's a new rule. You can't push him into the end zone. But again, that's a judgment call, and they judged that he was not pushed in. So Jack Fennell in from the 1.
Well, that couldn't have started off any worse.
No.
Trojans, number 22, Luke Baker.
Luke Baker will hold it. We'll see who the new kicker is. Now they got to run a man late onto the field.
14, Riker
That's
Kennedy.
Jackson Shade comes in there. Kennedy will kick it. Riker Kennedy. Block. Ball is blocked.
The kick is no good.
And the Rams get a block, and it's 6-0. Well, how about that?
Looked like Montrell Johnson got the block there. Well, Mike, you or someone you know need a physical or occupational therapy, consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Natrona Heights. Zach Bartolotta and his staff specialize in one-on-one personal care coupled with the most up-to-date techniques and equipment in physical therapy. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in sports, orthopedics, vestibular, and workman comp injuries. And Phoenix now offers women's health and pelvic floor physical therapy as well. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Physical Therapy, conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights behind Eaton Park. They have flexible hours for your convenience and accept most insurances, including UPMC. So give them a call today at 724-224-5090 to set up that appointment.
Sunflower sprouts.
So 7:38 left of the first quarter.
Ouch.
And the North Catholic Trojans lead it 6-0. The Rams had trouble with the snap, bad snap. Bombolski was able to pick it up, but all he could do was try to cover it. He wasn't able to do it. It was recovered by Pernsley. And the Trojans on a one-play drive. Jack Fennell gets it in. And just the way that Coach Chris Rizzo wants it to start.
The birdie has us winning, Mike, 35-21. I don't know if you got the edict about Aaron Randolph. I was hoping that maybe Aliquippa took a little bit out of North Catholic. You know, they played him last week, but so far it's been North Catholic.
Here's the kickoff. Kicking it is Christian Naylor, and he's going to have it for a touchback.
Boy, it just
It's
hit
the end zone. The minute it hits the goal line down there, it's an automatic touchback. We're free right on
And
that
North Catholic wanted the ball there, Mike. Can you imagine if that ball would have stuck at the 1 yard line? They could have recovered it there.
Yep.
And had another 1 yard drive. Thankfully, it went into the end zone, so Highlands starts 1st and 10 out at the 25 yard line, out of the shadow of their own goal line. That's got to help.
So we have Twins left this time. Cherry out there is a wide receiver. That is something we hadn't seen yet. Lucas, the quarterback, and now the Rams are having trouble getting lined up. There we go. Oh, they were setting the chains. That's what it was. Gotcha. Pistol. Bombolski off the left side, and they're just sending Nazar's Army after him. A and B, the Rams haven't blocked anybody. Brady Kazera in there again to make the stop.
Yeah, Mike, you don't want to turn one-dimensional. The Golden Rams have basically been that way, but they've been so successful on the ground. Of course, having Aaron Randolph averaging 13.8 yards, fifth leading rusher in WPL, unavailable tonight. They can just key on Luke.
2nd and 9. He got it out to the 21.
Got to get something out of Minaj here.
And a play fake. Lucas sprints right.
He has room, Mike.
Looking. Now he's going to heave it deep, and it's going to be into a crowd. It's intercepted at the 35-yard line. Picked off by Riker Kennedy. Now, Lucas has thrown 4 passes this year, and 2 of them have been picked off. But we have a bunch of flags.
Markers. Yep.
So we'll see what these are. These are down at one's at the 14-yard line. The other one's at the 23. Let's see.
The one at the 14's been there for a while, Mike. The one at the 23 was just thrown.
Luke Bombolski's listening in, and I don't think he likes what he hears. Let's see.
The thing about Minaj, Mike, is he can flick it 50 yards. You saw there. Unfortunately, it's got to be a little straighter.
It's a holding against Highlands. And then we have an ineligible man downfield against Highlands. Is there anything else they couldn't have done? Now the interception's going to stand. The Rams have turned it over twice already.
33-yard line.
The only good news about this one is it was as good as a punt.
Yes. As I said, it was 50 yards in the air.
So it's first down Trojans at their 33-yard line. They lead at 6-0. And the Rams, to say it's an uneven start would be kind.
Yeah. All right, they need to stop here, Mike. Defense has been excellent.
The defense definitely. Now we see Cherry's back there playing safety now in the spot that Randolph had been. Saunders back in there at linebacker. And they give us to Fennell. Fennell tries to get outside to the near side of the field. He turns the corner and delivers some punishment as he gets to the 40-yard line. He ran over Jordan Tavares.
Saunders also in on the stop, but good yardage on first down. They're coming quickly to the line of scrimmage, Mike.
I think they like what they see right now.
2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 40. Now the Trojans look to the sideline to get the signals. Jason Sickett, senior quarterback. And they give us to Fennell right up the middle. You get an easy first down to the 45-yard line. Going down low is Boyd Brown to get him off his feet, but that's first down North Catholic at their 45.
Gangloff also in on the stop, but like you said, not until they get first down yardage.
And number 54, Gangloff.
Now they are going quick again. Oh, jumped.
Nope. So we'll see who the flag's on here. Fennell also a senior.
First one on Highlands.
Offside on the Rams.
Yep.
And last week was a disaster in that department.
Anthony Mistrick in to shore up the defensive line. Guilty party there.
1st and 5 at the 50-yard line. We're not even halfway through the first quarter yet. The Trojans smell blood in the water here. That's a football, and no Rams, not a ram around it, and
Nope.
Fennell fell right on it. They are just a step slow right now.
Hayes made the tackle, but again, ball was out there for anybody who wants it. Another slow start, Mike. This is our 4th consecutive slow start. Can't have it. Game starts at 7 p.m.
2nd and 6. Trips to the left this time. We're going to watch O'Hara, 83 in the near slot.
He's a big guy.
He is. And they're going to give it to Fennell. Fennell is hit as he crosses the 50. Down he goes at the Highlands 48-yard line.
Jack Fennell tackled by number 10, Saunders.
Julius Saunders. Let's get that right. He made the stop.
Along with Markey, going to make it 3rd and short.
It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Big 3rd down here. Might go to whole midfield.
It is. 3rd and 3.
More and more teams are going for it on 4th down from the pros down.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
starting in San Diego, and LA Chargers. And the Eagles too. Fennell, left side. Fennell breaks tackles. Here he goes. 40, 30, and he's out of bounds at the Highlands 30-yard line.
Tackled by number 3, Johnson.
Again, Montreal Johnson forced him out, Mike, but not until a big gain.
18 more. You know, you really don't have to get too tricky when it's this easy to run the ball.
Well, they're walking out of arm tackles.
52 yards already for Jack Fennell. We've not played 8 minutes. 1st and 10 at the 30.
And let's see if North Catholic stays with them, Mike. I would until they stop them.
Sure. Play action fake. Sickett is back. Sprints right. He throws it. There's O'Hara inside the 30. And O'Hara is thrown off his feet at the 22-yard line. Darius Cherry brought him down.
He is a big drink of water.
He is. All conference last year.
2nd down and 1 at the 22-yard line.
9-yard pickup.
Once again, North Catholic going to go quick.
And Sickett sprints left this time. Sickett steps out of a tackle, and he's
Not this
finally
time.
brought down.
Julius Saunders.
Julius Saunders will get the sack over there at the 25-yard line.
On the rollout will lose 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and a long 3.
So we'll call it 3rd and 4 now.
We talk about this bend don't break defense. Again, that first score, Mike, you're really 1 yard. What are you going to do? They're going to stop them here.
Now they get 2 downs to get it, certainly. 3:25 left on a moving clock, first quarter. 6-0 North Catholic. Now Sickett has Danny Franco in the backfield with him. And Sickett's going to keep it. Near side of the field, he's got all kind of room. He's at the 20-15. Sickett's down to the 11-yard line, first down.
Miller on the stop.
14 yards, first down North Catholic. 69 yards rushing so far for North Catholic. They're going to mark it at the 10. It's 1st and goal.
Highlands needs to stop here.
They spread the field out here. And again, Franco's the setback. He's way back there. Looks like USC. Franco gets it. How about this? What a play by Markey. Markey was being tackled by number 55, Roman Sylvester, but he still made the tackle on the running back.
He decided to tackle on both, Mike.
Yep.
Big play by Angela.
Loss all the way back to the 14-yard line. 2nd and goal. Jack Fennell must be tired.
Can't give him a break.
He's done a lot of work tonight.
Yep.
2nd and goal at the 14.
Franco.
Stretch play, give it to Franco right into the middle of the line, but the Rams have that one diagnosed.
He's still going.
But Franco still keeps those legs moving, gets it inside the 10, inside the 15. They're going to mark him on the 11.
Hayes, Bombalski,
Marquise.
and Marquise Johnson. Mike, first time we called Luke's name on a tackle.
You know, you key on somebody on defense, too. You send an extra blocker or two after him.
Yep.
3rd and goal now at the 12-yard line. This play's taken a little while to get in here. You wonder if Coach Rizzo, in his first season, a Bethel Park grad, as we mentioned.
I don't see a 40-second clock anywhere, Mike. Yeah.
I don't.
So what will happen is the referee.
County of Allegheny hasn't sprung for one of those yet.
The
3rd and goal. Sickett's going to run this. This quarterback draw, cuts it through the middle, spins and turns to the 5-yard line. Bumbalski got him that time.
Markey was held, though, Mike.
He's been pretty much most of the night here. Flags are in pockets. It's 4th and goal. Boy, this is huge.
Sickett might come into the sideline.
Yeah, he
hit pretty good on that play.
Came down on his hip. I think he's getting a little extra time. I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe give him a blow here and call a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like they're letting
They're looking at the offensive coordinator's looking back to Coach Rizzo here, and I think they're going to let this one go until it gets down to like 1 second on the play clock and then call time. The ball's on just outside the 5-yard line. We'll do that. 6-0. North Catholic leads it. Well, Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippe's offers award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. Made with their special super secret recipe and named in honor of the Birdville section of Harrison, where Philippe's is located. The kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. And remember, breakfast starts every morning at 8 o'clock, including their best-kept secret, the 3-cheese breakfast pizza. That's Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights.
Mike, the last 10 games against North Catholic, we're 4-6. We beat them last year, but the 17-7, a hard-fought win. Luke had 110 yards on 22 carries and a touchdown. But the previous 6 games, North Catholic won, but that was also in the previous century. So
yeah,
we didn't see
90s. It's the last time the Rams were here. I have some info on that game. We might get to that later. We weren't here that night.
No, we were not. It's our first trip to Stanfield. Do you know what number stadium this is?
12th. I don't have it marked down, but I can check it.
Yeah.
12th play. Presumably final play of this drive. 4th down and goal at the 5-yard line. And sprinting to the right, Sickett. He looks, he fires. It's knocked away from O'Hare. They were going for the big guy, but the Rams were there and they got a piece of it and knocked it away. It was Julius Saunders back there in coverage.
And yes, we're in North Park, but that was not a tree. That was a pole where the light standards
are.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, if you remember the old days at Schwartz Field in Freeport, the light standards were in front of us. It's the same thing here. Well, the Rams have held, and boy, they needed to. It's a big play by the defense, even though it was a 12-play drive, and now the Rams need to keep the ball for a while and keep that defense rested.
Done nothing on offense so far.
From the 5-yard line, and the Rams have had no field position either. And Bumbalski barely gets it out of the end zone. Bumbalski was being ridden there by Christian Naylor, the junior linebacker. And Bumbalski's got nowhere to run because they are not in any way, shape, manner, or form respecting the pass.
Ball's at about the 2-yard line.
2nd and 12. And Bumbalski has 4 carries and 3 yards. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter here at Stone Field in Allison Park with your score. The North Catholic Trojans 6 and the Highlands Golden Rams nothing.
Well, Mike, there's no better time than right now to stop at Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment, your family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in the AK Valley. Haven't been in this week, Mike. First time in 3 weeks. When you have 3 cars, you have a lot of time to go to Highland Tire. They offer one of the largest, most complete inventories of tires, custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area, and if you don't see it on site, ask for it, they'll order. Stop in and see why Highlands fans choose tires, auto repair, and oil change. The only place to go is Highland Tire. Visit highlandtire.com or give them a call. In Trenton, it's 724-224-9222. And in Trenton Heights, it's 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price since 1961. They deliver.
1997, it was the 4th game of the season. North Catholic beat Highlands here 23-15, so same point in the year. North Catholic went on to go 9-0 in the Greater Allegheny Conference that year and win the conference title, beating TJ in the first round of the playoffs, but being knocked out by Brownsville in the second round. Trojans dropped to AA after that, and we have not been in the same classification since until last year. Interesting. Highlands that year had a very good team. The next week we saw North Catholic at Valley, if you remember.
Yes.
North Catholic beat Valley that night 22-20. I was supposed to do the Highlands-Hampton game, but we had an equipment malfunction, so I left at halftime, and Highlands beat Hampton 42-3. I thought it was safe, so I got out of there.
And Mike, was Luke Ravenstall the quarterback back
Luke
then?
Ravenstall and the kicker, and they had a great running back by the name of Ray Cathy.
All right, Highlands in the shadow of their own goal line.
And the Rams had a great running back by the name of...
Oh, he's got to get down, Mike.
He does.
Yeah.
He barely gets out of the line, back out of the end zone to the 2-yard line. But Valley's great running back, of course, was Brandon Williams.
Went on to have career Pitt.
Great linebacker there. 3rd and 13 now.
It'll be 3rd down and 13 from about the 1.5-yard line. From the 2-yard line.
This is very hard when you're trying to break in an inexperienced quarterback. You
Yeah, when
cannot be
you're
putting him
standing
in positions like this.
Standing in the red of the end zone.
Burford the motion man. Lucas play fake. Steps up, rolls left this time. He can get out. Maybe he can get out of there. He does. He spins to the 5. Well, he got the punter some room. You know what? He did a really good job there.
Yep.
He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Brady Kazera again makes the stop. He's made most of them. I don't think I see any flags on the field.
Nope. And you're like, Luke got some breathing room.
4th and 9 for the Highlands Rams from their own 12-yard line.
Yet to get a first down, Mike.
Nope.
Back to punt for Highlands, number 33.
3 and outs.
Now Bombalski never got the first one off. The snap never got to him. Now the Rams are
A man short.
very slow getting Montrell Johnson on the field. Now they're doing the count. And again, as you mentioned earlier, with no play clock, you don't know if you have to hurry or not, really. Good snap to Luke this time. And he just gets it out of there.
Got
They came
blocked
after it.
a
They
little
may have
bit.
got a piece of
Yeah,
that.
They did.
Pressured by number 86, Trey Parnsley.
Trey Pernsley may have gotten a piece of that, and the Rams were able to get on it as Jamar Wright gets it at the 24-yard line. Boy, this has been a disaster since they dropped the toss the coin.
First down, North Catholic.
Special teams, 1/3 of the game, Mike, and so far it's been bit twice. On the bobble punt and now the partially blocked punt. Last week in non-conference, Mike, Mars 2-1 beat Blackhawk 49-7. They are off to a 2-1 start.
What the Rams need right now is some kind of a sudden play to change the momentum of this thing. This is Fennell. He's got all kind of room over there. Cherry missed the tackle. Fennell's to the 15, dancing around like Elroy Hirsch, and they finally throw him out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Marquise Johnson, but again, Mike, walking out of those arm tackles.
Johnson, number 6 and number 3.
Johnson and Johnson
Yeah,
changing
Montreal.
their logo. They're going away from the script.
How about that?
It'll be 2nd down and 4.
7 yards.
Hampton, Mike, 0-3. They lost to Central Valley 55-0. Kissing got their first win. They beat Lower Highlands 28-24. This is all non-conference last week.
2nd down, long 3. Clock stopped. 10:47 left first half.
There you go. But
And they
again,
gave it to Fennell, but Markey missed him, but the cavalry comes. Marquise Johnson.
District down there, 72.
Yes, sir.
Stopped by 50.
Well, they seem to be getting a little bit better penetration on the up front guys. Third and 4. You know, and another thing with Fennell with 58 yards already, we've seen that too early in games where backs have had great starts running.
Slowed them down in the
And
second
kind of slowed them down
half,
in the second half. 3rd down. Sickett is back. He's going to take the takeoff to the end zone. He's got a man down there. Did he get the
I don't
feet in?
think so.
Incomplete, out of bounds.
Into the wall, too, Mike. That's
Seriously, Brady Kazera
yeah.
made the catch. He may have been juggling it, and he couldn't get a foot in.
And, Mike, boy, those walls are really close down there.
So now it's 4th down, and we'll see what Chris Rizzo decides. Sickett now 2 out of 6 through the air. I think they're just going to
Yeah,
go
they're
for this
gonna go
again.
for it, Mike,
Riley
yeah.
Coomer, their all-conference kicker. She broke her nose making a save in soccer earlier this week.
So they will go for it here.
Nice story in the paper by Mike White about her this week. So here we go. 4th down. Can the Rams hold again?
Looking for that big tight end down there, Mike.
The 18-yard line. Sickett straight back. Sickett looks, guns it over the middle, almost
Nice
picked
job,
off. Great shot, Julius Saunders, and he knew it was coming to Brady O'Hara.
Twice, Mike Saunders has broken it up on 4th down. Big breakups.
So that is a big break, and the Rams hold at 9:51 left first half, and they have great field position at their own 18.
Hey, Mike, Julius Saunders, birthday boy this Monday. You see him, say happy birthday to him.
All right.
Not only him, Mike, guess what? Jordan Tavares is 10 minutes older.
How about that?
Same hospital, same time.
It's Dan Marino's birthday today. He turned 62.
Ouch.
Still older than me. First down. Now very closely set is and a finally Minaj, a little bit of sleight of hand, all that for no gain.
Quarterback tackle by number 83, Brady O'Hara, number 86.
They tried to do a little misdirection, a couple of fakes. They bumped into each other.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
She's doing good up there. She likes it.
2nd and 5 for the Rams. 9:30 to go first half. 6-0 North Catholic. They should be ahead by a whole lot more than that. And that's good news for Highlands.
They got to hang in there. That's right. Get something going.
Burford in motion. Play action. And now Lucas is going to keep it. They got him up around the neck.
He's going backwards, Mike.
And that's another one where they stopped forward progress and blew the whistle.
Franco and Sarver and
O'Hara was in there again. And now we have a Ram down. And the Rams called timeout. The Rams called time. Matt Bonoslawski's not at all happy right now, and they're going to discuss it. Located in beautiful downtown Trentham, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates is dedicated to serving great La Prima espresso coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates. Born out of love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Come experience a one-of-a-kind coffee and chocolate experience at 206 Corbett Street in Trentham. We're open weekdays till 5 and weekends until 3. Check out their website at harvestmoonc2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind.
Mike, 9:03 left in the 2nd quarter, Highlands 6 yards on offense.
Not many.
On 4 possessions. This is an important 3rd down, to say the least. And you see our cheerleaders in the band over there. Let's see what the Golden Rams can do here on 3rd down.
This is the most it's felt like football this year. Would you agree? It really feels like a little bit chilly, but not cold. I mean, just good so far. I'm sure they have huge concession stands over there. We could get coffee at halftime.
Here we go, big 3rd down.
3rd down and 14.
I'm going to call it 13 here. Lucas has Cherry. Lucas sprints right this time. He looks. He fires it downfield, and it's too low. He tried to get it to Jamar Wright, but either the route was too long or the pass was too short. It's 4th down.
Either or, huh? Finishing up last week, Mike Armstrong beat Newcastle 49-19. They're 2-1. North Catholic mentioned lost Aliquippa 33-7. Indiana beat Shadyside Academy 31-21.
Number 6, Gavin Kennedy.
Jack Fennell and Gavin Camedy back to receive this punt by Bumbalski if he gets it off. We haven't had that happen yet. Boyd Brown snapping it. It's a high one. And Luke just gets it out of there.
That's a
great kick.
It's
loose, and Rams have it at the 38-yard line. Fennell muffed it, and Jamar Wright picks it up for the Rams.
How about that, Mike? Maybe they get Golden Rams going. We needed something. That might be it. 8:49 to go. Write it down. Highlands takes over 1st and 10. Best field position of the night.
You know, one of their best plays of the year has been the muffed punt.
Yes, we got one.
Yeah, we had one of those earlier.
Against Blackhawk, I believe it was.
I am telling you, if you're a North Catholic fan right now, you have to be really nervous. 1st down, Golden Rams on their 38-yard line.
Trips left.
Bumbalski, the single setback. And Lucas is going to keep it, and he's got a little bit of room through the middle. He's got to watch that ball.
Yeah.
He gets it to the 41-yard line. 3-yard pickup.
And with that big body, Mike, he's got to stretch out and keep the legs moving.
Number 15, Sarver getting his nose in there.
In conference tonight, opening week, Kiski's at Hampton, Mars at Indiana. Non-conference game, Mike, big one back in our area, Armstrong's at Freeport. I think Armstrong's fortunate, Mike. They get that extra game out of the way first week.
Yeah, and then they can just roll through it after that. I agree with you. I think if you had to make it up yourself, I think that's how you'd want it.
And we're looking at Woodland Hills down the road.
2nd and 7, Burford in motion. Bumbalski this time tries to cut it. He gets through the middle with a head of steam. Bumbalski's very close to a first down. He's going to be about a half a yard short out at the 47-yard line.
All right, Mike. Luke had a little bit of room to run that time, and we're going to mark him about a half a yard short.
3rd and 1. That's the longest play of the night for Highlands. 6 yards.
Let's get our first down of the evening, Mike.
See, now, you said that big body Minaj has. I like to go under center here and just push it forward and get the first down.
That's what you're doing at the pro level.
Bumbalski's going to do it, and he's going to get the first down and carries men with him to the 50-yard line. First down, Highlands, first one of the night.
All right, Mike, we got that off our backs. Let's see if we can keep it moving here. The Golden Rams need to get things going here, and like you said, only trailing 6-0. And North Catholic has dominated this first half.
7:18 left of the first half. They're right in front of us now here at Stone Field.
1st and 10 Rams.
Bumbalski the sidecar, Minaj Lucas the junior, the quarterback. And Luke's going to take it this time. Now they're running the read a little bit more. Now Luke gets 2 down to the 48.
Tackled by number 83, O'Hara.
And there's O'Hara in there again.
Pickup of about 2 yards.
That time they went right at O'Hara, Mike.
Into North Catholic territory for the first time.
The North Catholic 48.
The one advantage Minaj had is that he got to play the 4th quarter last week. And I think the mesh points, again, are always an issue when you're running the read option.
Here comes everybody.
Snap, and now we have whistles and a flag down. That might be delay from where that's coming. That's thrown from way back. Nope, it's a false start against the Rams.
False start on the Rams.
That hurts.
Second penalty, 10 yards. North Catholic not penalized in the first half.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 13.
On the Highlands 47 now.
Yeah, without a 40-second clock, Mike, the umpire will signal pump.
Right, and have his hand in the air. When we first started doing this, there weren't any 40-second clocks anywhere, 25-second clocks.
Looks like a blitz is coming here, Mike, off the left edge.
Burford again, the motion man. Lucas is back. That was supposed to be a screen to Luke. And they blew the screen up. Minaj is still not down. Still not down. And now he's finally down at the 30. And he actually lost probably 10 more. Caden Sarver and Brady O'Hara again. Now the Rams have 3rd down and Gibsonia. This is way back at the 33. 14-yard loss.
Loss of 6.
No, 6 attempts, minus 8 yards now because the sack's kind of against them.
It'll be 3rd down and 27.
3rd and 27 is what I have. They have to get to just outside the 40. Snap it to Luke and quick kick it.
I guess the good news, Mike, is we will get the ball to start the second half.
They're going to run it to Bumbalski right up the middle. Whoa, and he's hitting down. He goes at the 35-yard line. 64, Jackson Shade hit Bumbalski straight up and knocked him down. 4th down.
And they have to have Luke punt us out of the hole.
4th and 24.
5 minutes ago here in the first half, North Catholic leading 6-0 on that 1-yard drive they had after the muffed punt.
Fennell and Camity back deep. Here's the snap. It's a good one, and Bumbalski punts it. It's a dandy. Camity goes back to take it at the 27. Just got it there, and they got him. Nice defensive play on special teams by Jamar Wright.
A great job by Bumbalski, Mike, to get that ball out of there.
You bet. Ron Gillette Towing and Services is a registered contractor certified in PA state emissions and inspections. Call Gillette's today for all your towing, paving, excavating, hauling, demolition, and snow removal needs. Planning a cleanup, rent a 10-yard curb box. One call, you can dump it all. Gillette Towing is fully licensed, insured, bonded, certified, and owns all of their state-of-the-art equipment. And Gillettes are proud to enjoy an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. We'll get back to those guys in a second. First down at the 27-yard line.
They want to go fast, Mike. 4:32 to go here. They like to get another score on the board. How big is that guy? 6'8", that tight end?
He's 6'3", anyway. Fennell. Oh, turn it again. Fennell to the 35-yard line, and again, North Catholic holding and nothing called.
Burford in on the stop, and along with Marquise Johnson. O'Hara's got at least 6'6". We didn't get any heights this week. We had a hard time getting a roster this week.
Call Gillette 724-226-1222. Phones answer 365 and 24/7, and as always, it's person to person. Find them on the web, RonGilletteInc.com, or on Facebook, Ron Gillette Inc., Towing, and more. Second down a yard. Now they got to run. Jet pass. Pop pass to Camity. I don't think he got it. Bombalski, Dan says yes. Okay, they're going to give him the 47. And that's it. First down.
Pickup of 2 yards. It's enough for a first down. North Catholic.
It's a 2-yard pickup. That's going to put it out at the 37.
Marquise Johnson leads us with 6 tackles tonight. Luke Bombalski held a 2 so far.
First and 10. This is finally we get the flag. The handoff is to Franco, and I think they're finally going to get the holding penalty here.
Number 72, Mistrick.
Mistrick and Burford on the stop.
I wonder which one of those two were held, or for someone else.
Markey's been being held.
Markey's held a lot.
Yep.
He is, and there's the call.
North Catholic.
First time.
So that's the first penalty on the Trojans, marked off, 10 yards. And I'll put them back on the 28. First and 20.
First down and 20.
Our coaches are right above us. You can hear them screaming for the hold.
Look at the
That's
trips
pretty
on
funny.
the right.
Sickett play action. He's back.
He's looking at.
He's looking. They're coming after him. Sickett sprints right. He's at the 25-30. He's at the 40 and knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Burford went down low to get him out of bounds. That was the back stick he passed.
Yep. Trips to the left, Mike. They were sprinting down the field. Why would you run trips to the left and roll?
Well, because all the defenders are on the other side of the field. You got less defenders over there.
Well,
13-yard pickup.
That's why, I guess, huh?
Second and 7.
2:44 to go here.
14 on the play.
Run a,
second down and 6.
Plus they had the wide side over there too. Second and 7. 2.5 to go, first half. 6-0 Trojans. It's turned into a defensive struggle. And the give is to Franco, and Franco gets maybe a couple of yards up to the 43-yard line. Burford was in there.
It'll bring up a third down and 3.
And Sickett, Mike, is coming to the sideline again. He kind of, like you said, walk with a little bit of a gait. And now we have a timeout.
Trojans are going to call time. Yeah, he's Sickett too, and you wonder about Fennell too. Fennell keeps coming on and off too. Notice that?
Yep.
They're rotating him with Franco.
Well, Mike, the Bechet family did a very nice thing. The insurance men, John and Nick, they bought the Mason stickers for the kid up in Karn City, donated them to the football team for the high school and middle school, and also he made a donation to the family. That's how we got the stickers. So again, thank you, John and Nick, for doing that. They also sell insurance, and they're independent agents. They work with Nationwide and all the leading companies, Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, Penn National, more, to find ways to save you and your family money on your home and auto insurance. They're your hometown independent agents. Call them today at 724-224-4300. Choose the coverage right for you and your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with Boucher Agency on your side.
2 minutes and 1 second left here in the first half. Highlands trailing North Catholic 6-0, but they seem to have settled in here.
It's getting dark.
Yeah, that happens about this time of night.
Well, what happens is we have lights on the opposite side of the field.
There's nothing behind us.
No, there's nothing behind us.
So
The
we're
other
gonna.
lights are on.
Yeah, we're gonna be needing the phone lights to be reading these commercials here in a second. If I got a feeling, try to get as many of those in now as we can. Third down, 3. We're gonna call it. Watch O'Hara now. He's on the near side of the field, set up as the tight end, and they're gonna go old-fashioned I formation. Franco and Fennell. This is Fennell.
Penalty marker.
People walking in front of you there makes it hard to see. We have a flag down. Sorry about that, folks.
Bombalski and Tavares with flags way back at the 42-yard line. We are in amongst the fans.
Yeah, we are. This is a very antiquated facility, to say the least. Let's see what the penalty is.
Another
Holding against North Catholic.
Well, now they're catching up, Mike. There's only been 15. They've got 2, so take them when we can get them, huh?
They become more important as we get later on here, I guess.
Yep.
I'll take it.
And it's our 3 down linemen, Mike. Their job is to tie up the offensive line, and unfortunately, sometimes they've been being held, and they finally started to call it.
3rd and 14. You know, sometimes that can help you and break a blitzer free. The Rams don't seem to be blitzing too much tonight.
Marky Hayes and Mr.
They're playing coverage. Sickett's back. Here they come. Sickett's in trouble. Sprints out. Throws it up for grabs to the popcorn vendor. It's 4th down. Yeah, they got through that time.
Yep. Hayes, Markey,
Mistrick.
all give them pressure, and again,
you'll hear coaches say sometimes the pressure is every bit as important as the sack itself. So with one
first punt, no second
punt, 1:40 to go, and they will have to punt it.
Samaj Miller back in single setback for the Golden Rams.
He's standing at the 35.
How about a block punt?
Brady Kazare is the punter, and he boots it. Oh, it's Undever end. Samaj at the 38, 40, 45, 50. Into North Catholic territory at the Trojans' 48-yard line. Good return by Samaj Miller of 17 yards, and the Rams with 1:31 to go have a first down in North Catholic territory, trailing only 6-0.
Franco in on a stop, but Samaj gave us good field position. Let's take advantage of it. 1:31 to go. Let him air it out 3 times. See what happens.
They got to protect him, and we got to get some guys open.
We know he has the arm to do it.
First down at the 48.
Trips to the right, single on top.
And
Burford
that is
motion.
Burford out of there.
Okay,
Lucas back, looks, steps up in the pocket. He's going to gun it deep, and it's incomplete. Oh, he can throw it all right.
Yeah.
That thing went 55, 60 yards in the air, unfortunately. I think Jamar got hung up a little bit on his way down there and couldn't break through the defense.
And Mike, I'm telling you, the kid has a cannon. We just got to get a receiver open down there. But, you know, that is also going to open the middle of the field for you.
Well, you got to complete one first.
Well, I'm just saying, though, you spread the defense out a little bit when you know the kid can throw the ball that far. And this time they're going to
try. And especially in this situation here.
Trips to the left this time. Brian down.
I don't think a draw play is the worst thing in the world either. They are playing, they got guys off the line here protecting against the throw. And you know what Luke can do. Oh, bad fumble by Lucas. He picks it back up. I can't say bad snap. It hit him right in the hands.
Yep.
He gets it back to the 49-yard line. Danny Franco and Christian Naylor in there to make the tackle, and that's going to be a yard lost. 3rd and 11.
No gain, it'll bring up 3rd and 10.
And as you said, Dean, the Rams get the ball, so they're not going to push this.
Well, I would get up to the line, and again, now they're going to take a timeout, I think. Oh, they're going to
they got an equipment problem or an injury here. They send Christian Naylor off the field, and he'll be replaced by Nick Franco, 17.
So Franco's Army is represented.
Franco's Army fist bumps his brother when he goes out there, and we're good to go. 3rd and 11. Boyd Brown up on the line of scrimmage, the wide receiver to the right. Lucas back. Lucas looking. Sprints left. In trouble. Fires it down the middle or to the sideline, and it's incomplete. I think O'Hara might have been the closest guy to that one, and it's 4th and 11. So that got nothing. Rams will have to punt it again. Lucas now 0 for 5 through the air with a pick. And with 22 seconds to go, the best thing that we can do on this punt is get it on the ground and get it rolling and keep the clock moving. 22 seconds left in a slobber knocker of a first half. It's 6-0 Trojans.
And to say we'd be happy to get out here 6-0 is an understatement. Mike.
Sure.
And get the ball.
Here's the snap.
Step one.
And Bobalski punts it. And he is going to get it on the ground. It's going to hit, take a Highlands bounce. It's going to be
Fumbled.
Mike fumbled nearly out of bounds, and Saunders was down there. And finally, I don't know what Gavin Camedy was doing there. You just got to let that go.
Nothing good can come of that.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Take the knee and go to the locker.
I think that's what they're going to do. 13 seconds left. First down, North Catholic. We'll have stats coming up at halftime. Ball's on the 7-yard line.
Timeout, Highlands.
Highlands takes a timeout. I don't think they had enough people. No, they've called timeout so Matt Bonoslawski can talk to the official.
Gives us a chance to talk about B&J Sports. They've been outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for more than 6 decades. Look no further than B&J Sports for all your sporting good needs. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide the personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, you name it. They have it at B&J Sports. Located at 1605 Freeport Road in Tryon Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays, Saturdays 9 till noon. Or give them a call at 724-226-2762. There's something to be said about longevity, and 6 decades says it all at B&J Sports.
I don't know what's going on there. Bones made his point to the official and he gave a thumbs up back to the ref after the ref answered him. I don't know what that was.
Maybe planting a seed for the second half?
I don't know. So I'm assuming that the, you know what happens when you assume, that the Trojans are going to take a knee here and get out.
Well, stats aren't going to be hard to do, Mike.
A lot of running. All right, looks like they're all set up. It's a long 13 seconds. Sickett. Victory formation. Takes the knee.
Sickett takes a knee.
And that's going to do it.
And that'll do it.
And that is the end of the first half here at Stone Field in North Park with your score. North Catholic 6, Highlands nothing. We'll take a timeout and be back with stats and more right after